What is up YouTube? It's me as usual, Marcus, and I'm here today to finish up my clip reviewing. So without further ado, let's get started. So up first, we have a friend of mine. He's currently working on the lsit to handstand, so let's watch the video. Okay, a tip I can give you is think of kicking your legs outwards to the sky, as this pretty much shifts your weight forward and forces you to push yourself back up with the handstand push-up technique, which is also something I mentioned in my previous video, so if you haven't already checked it out, please do so. Another thing I would recommend is do it on higher parallettes, because the part where you are crossing your legs is gonna sort of waste a lot of that strength that you can use for that lsit to handstand. Bend your arms lesser the next time you try it, because the way you do it is like almost a deep handstand push-up. Whereas if you bend your arm less, it's gonna be more like a half range of motion. And the last tip I can give you is work on more basic overhead pressing exercises. Personally, when I see this, I don't think you are that strong enough yet, and I will strongly advise you to work on easier versions of the handstand push-up, such as, you know, pike push-ups on an elevated surface. If you have a wall at home, obviously, who doesn't have a wall at home? Feel free to kick up and do some back-to-wall handstand push-ups. Okay, so next up, we have another guest over here. He's currently working on a full range of motion handstand push-up on the floor, so let's see. Good, you have a really good understanding of the handstand push-up, especially the heel drive. Other than that, I think your reps in terms of partial range of motion is pretty solid, and I think you have the strength to actually do a real handstand push-up. But what I would advise you to do is to apply something called the hourglass method. This was originally created by this YouTuber right here, and it was actually pretty useful for me, so I hope it will help you. How do you perform the hourglass method? You want to start by placing any small object in front of you. Then you want to measure the appropriate hand placements by using your forearms. Your hand placement would either be around your elbows or this 90-degree line here. As you go down, try to aim for your fringe, your forehead, or if you really don't care, your nose. Try this for like 3 days and then remove the object. This is exactly what I did to get the muscle memory and technique down to do handstand push-ups like it's nothing. So our next guest is right here. Street Statics. I like that name. I don't know why. I just love static elements in street workout. So yeah, he's currently working on planche negatives. So without further ado, let's watch the clip.
Hey yo.
Amazing control, but I have a feeling that you might be doing just 1 rep per set of this negative. It's simply not the best way to get in the necessary intensity for your workouts, and also for the fastest progress. That won't be ideal. So instead, if I were you, I might just drop back to easier variations of the planche negatives. Our next guest is gonna be this fella over here. He's asking for any advices for the ring muscle up. He's coming. He's coming. Okay, so without further ado, let's watch the clip. Okay, as you know, I have not had even my first kipping muscle up. I only had my first really crappy looking muscle up. So I can't say much, but all I can say is just work on tucking your elbows. There's nothing too wrong with you flaring your elbows, especially at the very beginning. Because as you can see right here, my planche, it's not perfect in 2019 and I perfected in 2020. Sorry. So that's really all I can give you. Until then, just work on your negatives, eccentric movements, you know, your pull-ups, your dips, obviously. So our next guest right here, he's currently working on the straddle planche hold. So let's watch the clip. Okay, from the clip I can see that you are really trying to hold, and I mean really trying to hold it for like, I don't know, say 5 seconds. At the beginning, when it comes to planche attempts, I wouldn't recommend carrying too much over the whole time. But what I will care more about is getting into that straight planche, straight planche. So at the beginning, maybe your hips are gonna be really bent when you try it out, but that's okay. Even if you didn't even hold it, it's a good attempt to, you know, improve your overall planche technique and mobility. This is a point that I really should stress about. Don't forget your basic movements. These are literally what brings you up to that level of strength for you to hold a planche. But working on strength won't do, which is why planche attempts, you know, any planche attempts, just try to get to the vertical position as hard as you can. Anyways, next up we have this guy over here. I should start pointing down, you know. It's getting boring. So yeah, he's currently working on a one-arm handstand, so let's watch the clip. Very solid entry right there. You are suffering the same problem as me. You know, it's like when you're in the one-arm handstand, your shoulder just keeps trying to come out, and what this does is actually drive your balance away from that sort of balance point, and you just mainly fall on your feet. So try to fight that movement, that shoulder movement right there. Other than that, it's really good. I think just more practice. Practicing on the wall actually helps a lot. Like, it eliminates the forward and backward balance point and just mainly focus on the weight shift in one-arm handstand. Bro, if you're watching this, man, nah, I'm not gonna skip out on you. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do, man. Bro, this guy is just also another of my early supporters. He also have a YouTube channel of his own. Yeah, feel free to check him out. Yeah, he's currently working on the lsit to planche. So let's watch the clip. Okay. I think when it comes to lsit to handstand, don't stay in the lsit for too long. Staying in the lsit for too long is just gonna waste a lot of strength that you can use to try to have a longer hold in the straddle planche before coming back to the lsit. Like, you know, the moment you're in the lsit position, you just want to swing into the planche instantly. Obviously, you lack protraction. No, just kidding. You did good. And so for our last guest, yes, I have a haircut. He is right here. And it's another handstand push-up. He's working on a handstand push-up, so let's see the clip. So Your handstand push-up is just perfect. You have everything. You have the heel drive, almost the perfect balance, full range of motion. That's amazing. So what I will work on if I were you would be finger strength. You know, finger strength to basically control your forward and backward movement in the handstand. So I can just give you some examples for a few exercises to increase your grip strength in handstand. The first one will be a weighted frog stand lean. You wanna try to put some weight on your back and then lean into the frog stand. You can use anything, a weight vest, a bag. It's gonna look disgusting, but sure, why not? Effectiveness is key, not fanciness. Yeah, you get what I mean. So just put some weight on you and just lean into the frog stand and just really try to grip the floor as hard as you can and push yourself back. Another exercise I can recommend you is basically a wall handstand push-up to a freestanding handstand push-up. So what it's gonna look like, you're gonna start in a bent arm handstand against the wall, then you're gonna lean into your fingertips, and then you're gonna push yourself up. So you won't be using too much strength at the negative portion, and you get to focus specifically on your weakness, which is the concentric. Last exercise I can give you is it's something like a straight arm press away from the wall. So in the beginning you want to be really close to the wall, and then you want to lean into your fingertips to the point where you'll be able to press yourself away from the wall. And as the days go by, your hands should be further away from the wall. This means you're gonna lean a lot more into your fingertips so that you will be able to press yourself up into the handstand. This is a few exercises which actually improve my grip strength and increase my balance doing handstand push-ups. So I hope you guys have not been waiting too long for this video. Obviously my exams are around the corner. Do I care? Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do care about my exams. I'm a very good boy. So I hope you liked the review. I hope you liked the quick vlog. Comment down below if I should do more vlogs. Oh no, 24 hours vlog. Who knows? Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. When you go in the sun.